Sarah Backhouse of We First. I'm joined by Rick Ridgeway. He's Vice President of Environmental Affairs at Patagonia. Welcome, Rick.
Thank you.
Tell me a little bit about your role within Patagonia and how the company is bringing its sustainability mission to life.
Well, I, as my title suggests, oversee the environmental affairs of Patagonia. And at Patagonia, that is a large part of our business. In some ways, it's even what our business is about. It's our mission. Literally, the mission of the company is to implement solutions to the environmental crisis. And that's what I do.
Can you tell me about some of the big trends or opportunities that exist right now that you see in sustainability practices and marketing?
Well, the large trend in sustainability over the last 5 and 6 and 7 years is the movement towards multi-stakeholder and collaborative initiatives. And I think there's a wonderful opportunity for brands to get involved in those kinds of initiatives that are trying to solve problems that no single company can do on its own. At Patagonia, we've been doing that for some time now, the last 4 years, through the Sustainable Apparel Coalition that we co-founded with Walmart, curiously enough. And that coalition of apparel companies is in combination achieving improvements in sustainability that none of us could have ever done on our own.
How does Patagonia engage its employees around its sustainability mission?
Well, at Patagonia, our sustainability mission is inculcated into the, excuse the metaphor, warp and weft of our company. Everyone in every department is charged with doing their part of achieving our sustainability goals. In my job, I also chair a council in the company that has representatives from every part of our business. And this council, the Patagonia Footprint Council, oversees how each department manages and achieves their department's sustainability goals. And those goals go down to every employee in every department. So we truly have integrated sustainability into the company at a deep level.
You've had some very successful initiatives from the Footprints to Don't Buy This Jacket campaign. What have been some of the secrets to the success of those?
Well, one aspect of my job, and for me personally, it's the part that I enjoy the most, is that the company relies on me to come up with ideas for new initiatives, both in sustainability and in environmental protection. They're kind of out on the edge of what anybody else is doing. One of them was the Footprint Chronicles, that is a website where our customers can go and actually explore the supply chain of our products. They can learn all of the vendors that made their jacket. They can learn about those vendors, and then they can learn from us. And this is the part of the Footprint Chronicles that is a little bit radical. They can learn about what is good and what is not so good and weak and even bad about that supply chain, and what we think we need to do to clean up our own act. So the Footprint Chronicles essentially redefined transparency in business. It set a new benchmark for that, and that was fun. It was really fun for me to initiate that, or to begin that initiative in our company.
Now, you certainly set the bar high, and have you seen the influence of that as far as other brands lifting their game?
Not big brands. We haven't seen that, but we have seen it. We have seen trends in increased transparency around supply chains for large publicly traded companies, and we hope that we had some influence in that trend.
Of course. What advice would you give to smaller companies starting out, given that there are quite a few sustainable companies now? How do you really kind of get ahead?
Well, the advice to small companies just starting out, I think it's the same message that Simon gives at We First, and that is to recognize that we're in a new era, where we're in an era where the internet and the social media tools have created a transparency around companies' actions and their supply chain, around their full operations, that they can't hide from, that their customers will learn everything about the company. And if there's something in the company that they don't like, they're going to let the world know about it, and they got tools to do that. So what do you do about that? Well, what you do about it is, again, my answer to your question about what a small new company should do, and that is partner with your customers. Provide a good or a service to them which improves their lives, but invite them in to your company to do that in partnership with you. Consider them, not consumers. Consider them fellow citizens on this planet, that together we've got to find solutions, and goods and services should be part of those solutions. That is what every young person starting a new business should found their business on.
Great. We talked about the Footprint Chronicles and Don't Buy This Jacket campaign. Were there any initiatives that you think could have been improved, or lessons you learned along the way about other ones that maybe didn't hit in the same way?
Well, some of them you come out of the gate and you have to adjust as you go along. We started our Common Threads campaign, which I've spoke about with Simon in the We First conference here. That partnership had a good start, but it has evolved over time. And the parts of it that resonated best with our customers were around the stories and conversations of used clothes that became almost like family members to our customers. And so we rebranded Common Threads as Wornwear to really tell the stories of our customers and their clothing, where their clothing has become part of who they are. And we tell those stories because it encourages people to get the most out of their clothes. And that's part of the Common Threads initiative. So see, it's shifted over time.
How does the intersection of the product and the storytelling work go hand in hand?
Well, the example I just gave you about Wornwear is a perfect example about how the products and the stories about the products go hand in hand. And in fact, in that case, we're trying to encourage our customers to almost personify their clothes, to think of their jackets as their colleagues on their adventures around the world. And through that personification and the animation of their products, they'll come to be more attached to them, they'll take better care of them, and they'll keep them longer. And that's the message. That's the message in Don't Buy This Jacket.
Right.
And it's not that you don't buy the jacket, because we all need jackets, but it's that you don't buy the jacket that you don't need, because
Right.
get the most out of the one that you do have, and bring it into your life as your friend, and keep it for a long time.
And finally, what's next for Patagonia? Are there any exciting new initiatives you can share?
Well, we always are coming out with new ways to do new things, and the Wornwear initiative that I just described to you is continuing to evolve to also include very soon a program where we invite our customers to trade in their clothes that may be still very serviceable but lingering in their closets, and get store credit, and we'll restore and refurbish those clothes and resell them to our customers. So we're looking at getting into the used clothing businesses as well. So that's coming. You can look forward to that pretty soon.
Wonderful. Rick, thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome. Great to be here.